Hi Internet, it's Vicki and welcome to my channel. Today I have a Quilty Box reveal. This is the February box, and I have to admit that I actually shot this video earlier in the week, and then in the editing process I accidentally erased the whole thing. So if I don't seem surprised or super excited about something, it's because it's kind of a rerun for me, but I thought it was important to share it. I almost skipped it, but then I thought, no, I'm going to share it because this box is just so different than the other ones I've received that I didn't want to, leave it out of the series. So here we go. And the curator for this month's box is Christopher Thompson. He's known as the Tattooed Quilter, and he grew up in Southern Virginia. He says he used to play under a quilting frame when he was little, and he tinkered with crafts and quilting and other creative endeavors. And after college, he pursued a career in fashion. But it was recently he realized that he had a passion for quilting and he wanted to revisit it. So now he is known as the Tattooed Quilter. And by that, I think you can probably guess that he's not as traditional as like what you see my fabric stash and the things I've had are a little more traditional. So his is a little more contemporary quilting. So, in fact, he's included a pattern here that goes with the items in the box, and it is a pattern for a fluorescent light quilt, and this is a picture of it. So you can see this is a modern quilt. He's probably not really a quilter. He's probably a textile artist. I think that's the word. I don't know what he calls himself, but I always think of textile artists, doing, expanding on traditional quilting. And apparently you use jelly rolls for this, and you'll see the little, and on the back it tells you how many jelly rolls, how many strikes it takes, and what tools and such to make this quilt. And I'm thinking of making this, because I opened this previously, I've had time to think about it, a version of this, or this. But what I'm thinking, because I am a traditional quilter, but not, like old-fashioned traditional, but I make a lot of scenic things. Anyway, I'm thinking of incorporating both traditional and modern quilting, and maybe using the stripes and then putting in traditional blocks, like some 9 patches or something that are very geometric. So anyway, this is his, and in the box this month was this very nice tape measure. And let me show you this, how quickly this comes up. Watch. Wow, I'm impressed. And it's the, what do they call it? A skull tape, retractable skull tape measure. It's got the skull, but instead of the crossbones, it's got quilting. It's got a stitch on it. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm very impressed. It comes out really smoothly and just retracts very nicely. So, oh, and according to this, the retail value of this item is $5. Then there are 2 spools of 50 weight, 220 yard cotton thread, a black and a white, which I'm sure you figured out means that we're going to have black and white fabric. And these are valued at $4.99 each, and they're by Aurifil. And then there's this very interesting little gadget in here. And it's already out of the package because, like I say, I opened it earlier. And it's a ring, a Velcro ring. I purposely wore a ring on this finger so I could put it on this one. It Velcros on. And the sides of that have blades. I don't know if the camera can pick up the blades, but it's for cutting thread. So, like, I could see it for, like, chain piecing and things where you could just, kind of cut wide and not even lift your hands up. It's very clever, and I think it's something I would really use. It's, like I say, it's so new. I never even, who thought of wearing a ring that cuts fabric? But anyway, I'm excited to try this, and if it works out, I think I could use it a lot. And this little thing here is worth $12, so I don't want to lose it. It worked out well as far as having to reshoot this video because I left all the items in the box, because I've decided, I came up with this idea that I would save these quilty boxes, and I've saved a couple of them, but save all the things together that go together, like the instructions for this and the thread for this and the fabric you're about to see, so that it's all ready to go. It's a project in a box. So anyway, because some of my earlier boxes I put the fabric into my stash, I put the notions into the drawers, although the one box, I think it was the first one I got, had a lot of notions, and it really does need to be in the drawer so that I'll use them. But so the next item is the fabric, which is a jelly roll, a black and white jelly roll, and it is 40 pieces of fabric, and they are, let's see, I believe they were 2.5 inch. There's 40 2.5 inch by 42 inch long strips of fabric. There's 20 white and 20 black. And as far as I can see, they are perfectly solid. The other night when I shot the video, the lighting wasn't very good, so it was just like a bad omen, I guess, that wasn't going to be a good video. And I couldn't tell if they were tone on tone or if they were solid. So, but it's just so cool like this. I almost hate to unwrap it, but I will one of these days, because like I said, got some things going on in my head on how to use them. But very nice. This is Kona cottons, and I love Kona fabrics. They are just so nice. And then there are 2 buttons, pins, whatever you name them. And when I opened my box, this one right here, oops, no, not that one, this one, fabric hoarder, was on the top of the box. And I know that the Quilty Box folks have commented on a previous video of mine, and when I saw this, I thought, I really thought like they were talking to me, saying fabric hoarder. And then I, in the meantime, have watched Sunshine Cook's video of her Quilty Box, and she got the same one. So nobody's pointing a finger at me, but that's okay. Calling each other fabric hoarders in the quilting world is by no means a bad thing. But it's just kind of funny, I thought. Oh. And then the second one is Tattooed Quilter, which I have no tats, no plans to get any. I have freckles, so I have like enough adornment. But he is the Christopher Thompson who curated the box, is known as the Tattooed Quilter. So, well, thank you very much, Quilty Box. I love my box, of course, and I like I say, I have plans going for this. I am still working on parts of a raffle quilt, well, a fundraising quilt for a nonprofit that I belong to, Rat Bone Rescues. In previous videos, you've seen my rat terrier dogs that I foster. But I do have something in mind for this, and we call it a summer project. In other places, it might be a winter project, and in Florida, it's so hot in the summer it'll go out. So, and this is very cool, very nice quality, by the way. Thread is always useful, and this little thing here has got me very excited and anxious to use. So I'm going to go put that in with my other notions right now, actually. And then I'm going to stash these in my fabric stash, where I keep some little oddities in with my fabric. So, well, thank you very much. Thank you for watching my videos. Please hit a thumbs up if you like it. And remember to spay and neuter your animals, because we have way too many of them in the world that get put to sleep every year. I forgot what the figure is. I think it's like 3 million in the United States of homeless pets that are euthanized. So please spay and neuter your dogs, unless you intend on being a responsible breeder and breeding to better the breed, as opposed to just indiscriminate breeding. Hope I don't stir any feathers there, but that's just how I feel. So, and thank you to all of those who do spay and neuter. I know there's a lot of people out there who help control the pet population and, the demise of so many unwanted pets. So, thanks for watching my video, and again, thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe. Thanks, Quilty Box.